everybody, so this is Rashonda checking in from the Carolina Cookery, and if you follow me on Instagram, you probably noticed from my story the other day that while I was out shopping, I picked up this lovely sparkling wine kit from Home Goods for just $5. So great clearance store find, or clearance section find, and it was $5, so I figured let's give it a try. So it's by, what is it? Oh yeah, Brooklyn Brew Shop. I've seen their beer making kits before. I had never seen their sparkling wine kit, so I was really excited. And I love sparkling wines, specifically Prosecco's and champagnes, because y'all know I love brunch and you know I love mimosas. So I figure if I can master this, I can really take my brunch game up a notch. So I opened the kit and it was a lot. I think I showed you guys the picture earlier today. And it's a lot of pieces and a lot of stuff, and you have to go online and read the instructions. And I will say just reading the instructions sounded a lot more complicated, but I watched a couple of the videos and I was like, oh, okay, that makes sense. Mostly because I've never brewed beer or tried to make my own sparkling wine or anything like that. So just a lot of the terms and terminology I was not familiar with, but to see them go step by step, and I'm like, oh, okay, so that's what that is. It makes it seem a lot easier once you watch it. I was, however, a little disappointed to find that nobody had a tutorial on the sparkling wine kit, so that's why I'm doing this one. Yeah. So the first step is to sanitize all the materials that you're going to be using today. I did not video that part because it is pretty mundane, but they do give you this lovely packet of sanitizer, and you're going to only use half of it at first and mix it with a gallon of water, and then we're going to save the other half for the second video when we actually do the bottling. So I've already mixed half a packet with 1 gallon of warm water. I rinsed and washed. I soaked everything that I was going to be using today. So the funnels, the tubing, all that fun stuff, as well as rinsing out the large growler or the gallon jug with that. So everything soaked in sanitizer for a good 2 minutes, got thoroughly cleaned, and then I rinsed it with water, and I've been air drying it on paper towels. So here is the fun part. I have my yeast, my cuvee yeast, some yeast food, which is really, or yeast accelerator, which is probably just some sugar of some sort for the yeast to feed on. I've got a little bit of tap water. Let me move this little thingy. All right, that's better. So I've got just some tap water, as well as my bag of Chardonnay juice. So the bag of Chardonnay juice does come inside the kit. The kit itself also includes your stoppers and your, not foil, but your wire baskets. It does not include your bottles for your sparkling wine. So it takes about, I think it said it takes 10 days. So I got 10 days to find 5 sparkling wine bottles. Shouldn't be a problem. I think I got a handle on that. And then I'll just have to sanitize those and make sure they're ready to go for bottling. But they do give you the stoppers as well as the wire cages for them. I didn't sanitize those yet because I'm not using those till video 2, so we're just going to set this aside along with a couple of other pieces that I won't be using in this video. Everybody ready? Okay. I'm cheating. I still have the instructions pulled up because I'm very nervous. I've never made sparkling wine before. So, first things first, we are going to add my sparkling juice. So this is the part that confused me a little bit, because you've got this handy dandy, I don't even know what to call this, a hydrometer, and it basically measures the gravity of it. I'm gonna have to do a little bit more research as to exactly what that means, but basically this little doohickey is gonna float and kind of measure the weight of your juice water blend, and depending on what that weight is, it will help measure how much alcohol content will be in your sparkling wine or beer or whatever you're making once it's done. So we're just gonna use this and grab a sample, and you do it just like you would, you know, like when you were a kid, and you just put your thumb over the end here and kind of grab a sample out. Actually, I'm gonna give it a little stir and make sure I've got that water all mixed in there, because I don't think I did. Stir it up, stir it up, stir it up. It does say to shake it gently, but you saw me shake it, and I don't think I got it, so we're stirring. Okay, got it. So you put your finger, sorry, so we're gonna take a sample, and I'm just gonna, yeah, looks good to me. Drop all that in there. Gonna have to do this a couple of times. Okay, so this is settled, and I don't think you can see it, but right now I am at 1.9, no, 1.09. And according to my handy dandy scale here, if I want a dry wine, it should be between 1.08 and 1.05. So right now I'm gonna have something that's a little dry. So next up is to pitch my yeast, which really just means we're gonna toss this packet of yeast in there. Says toss the whole packet in. If you're reading it, the back does not say to toss the whole packet in. Ignore that. It says on the instructions to toss in the whole packet. This envelope, yeah, this thing says it contains enough to make 5 gallons of wine. Who's gonna do all that? We shall see. So, in goes my yeast. What else? Short, tossing your yeast. Add my yeast nutrient. Got that. Okay. Shake aggressively is the next step. It would be nice if I had something to cover it with. Attached my sanitized screw topper. Bam. All right. I think we're making some progress. Something like progress. Okay. And all right. And then the tube goes right on in here. Says about 1 way down. I don't even know. Okay. So this other end is going to go into a bowl of sanitizer, which I still have from when I rinsed everything off. I will take a quick snapshot of what that looks like, and then we wait for about 2 days, and I'll be back to film the next part of this video. So this is what day 2 looks like. We got this thing going last night, and now we're on to this morning. Actually, it wasn't last night. It was yesterday, mid-afternoon. And you can see it's definitely doing a lot more bubbling. So, yay. So this is what I have after a full 24 hours of fermenting. As you can see, the bubbles are coming much more rapidly now. And then also the color has changed a bit. So I don't know, it could just be me, but it looks a little bit lighter than it was. Obviously cloudy. So yeah, we'll keep an eye on this and I'll let you know.